Yo, what up? What up? What's going on? What's going on? What up? What up? What up? What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? Shit. Where I be getting the videos from? I actually once I sit back and I put the thought together of a situation that happened that I was around or I was in, or I'm talking to my people in the chain gang and they're telling me what's going on. Like I tell them, yo, you gotta tell me in detail. I need to know everything or whatever. And then I go to this government site that the inmates are now sending all these videos to try to get the government to help them out in the chain gang. It's hundreds and hundreds of videos, and I like pick through them and I listen to them and make sure it coincides with the story exactly, or I won't even put it together. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them say the same things that they be saying in the situations when I was there or around it. They're either having them denouncing the gang, they pouring somebody out because they done did some messed up dealings with this person that has these relations or whatever with this person. Now they trying to take that out of the game so it won't go around, you know what I'm saying, the camps and stuff like that, or these big situations where these cars crashes, if you know what I'm talking about, and they collide, and then I put it together. I mean, this is how I get the story with the visual, and it gotta be right, or I'm not even gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it wouldn't even make sense. But yeah, that's where I get it from, yo. It's a government site. And some videos are sent to me as well. So it's a mixture of things or whatever. Let me let the algorithm know that I'm live. Hold up. I gotta put a post. Alright. Alright, cool, cool. What's going on today? What's good though? What's up? What's up? I'm trying to get this YouTube algorithm for these lives to start pushing my lives out more. You know what I'm saying? So people won't have to share the live. But if it shows where y'all can share the live, go ahead and do that for me. Say, okay, my nigga. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And I'm gonna be on here looking for mods, but I'm probably gonna be asking like some questions about my channel before I give people the mod um, stamp or whatever. But I'm looking for some mods, man, because I got to do this channel a certain way. I got to do this channel right so it can make sense for me to be coming on the YT app and using this as a platform for myself. So I'm gonna be on here probably for like an hour or something, looking for mods. And if people want to hear a story from me, like live or whatever like that, we'll try to work something out. You know what I'm saying? Where because I don't get compensated on this platform, period, at all. I don't collide with or company with the YT app at all because they had banned my last joint and they won't let me win. You know what I'm saying? Oh, can I ask? Bro, can I ask questions? What you mean? Can you ask me some questions? Yeah. You can definitely ask me some questions. Yeah, that's why I'm not monetized exactly. And like I'm gonna let this channel grow so it can be a big platform, but it's really on my end, you know what I'm saying? And that's a me problem, or only me problem. Like because I'm so dedicated and I want to do this so bad. Like 2 years ago, for a year and a half, I was doing it for absolutely free as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's no shame in my game. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I gotta make this make sense. Why do you why don't you promote the website for your clothes? Because I connected everything with this app, the YT app, for my clothing and everything, and they snatched that away. You know what I'm saying? And then I went back into the site trying to do stuff on the back end. They wouldn't let me do stuff. They said the YT app has to authorize letting something go or something so I can start showing stuff because I was using the company that I was using their software to make my clothing. They produce it after I make it and they show prototypes of it so people can see exactly what they're getting and change the colors of the fonts or the color of the shirt, hoodie, tracksuit, hat, whatever. And they done messed me up. And I can't run everything by myself. I just can't. I'm on crazy platforms, man, and I'm trying to grow all of them all at once. And to be juggling a whole website by myself, I can't do it. So people gonna have to start like doing personal orders, and then or whatever I put out, I'm only gonna put out a certain few. Like if it's a thing that I want a lot of people to have, I'll make 100 of those. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be 100 going around the US. But if it's gonna be pieces where I only want 55 of these hoodies going out, I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, because certain things that I make, I only want a certain few getting pushed out because I want it to be very good material. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to cost me some cheese. Man, did you how we able to come back? You can come back to the platform. You gotta come new email, new this, new that. But once they ask you to do your 6-second face video, then give the state ID and all that, so you can get a passcode to get monetized and everything, that's when they gonna say, boom, you out of here again. You know what I'm saying? So you wasted time again. They're not gonna allow you to retrieve your footage off of there. Like, I lost 700 videos last time. I like, it almost did something to me mentally, made me want to just tap out, but nah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. But it took me like a week. Like, I just stayed in the house and I just was thinking and thinking. But I was like, nah, there's no way that can even stop me. That shouldn't even be a thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back. I just got crazy limitations, and I gotta find another way to be able to try to have some coins while I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? Especially on a big scale, when I'm doing this full force, putting all my time into it. Like, because even on the TT app, the videos that I put onto YouTube, they won't get promoted on the TT app because they're way too long. It got to be 10 minutes or less for the TT app to even promote it. Like, it'll sit on there probably with like 3 to 7 views or something, but that's just bots, or the company looked to see if it was a problem with what you were saying on there or something. You got views that way, but they're not gonna push it. So I gotta break all that stuff down to even put it on that app or to Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, even though you're not getting a bag, bro. You doing something positive, so get a big bag somewhere else, but keep doing the videos. I am. That's why I was glad that once I got past 1K subscribers, that they unlocked me to go live. They allowed me to do my live thing. So if people want to, like, I'll put it, like, I'll have my mods set up or whatever, and then when I go live, they'll put my link inside the comment section, and I'll pin it so people can donate to the channel, and they be like, yo, Miz, we want to hear a story live right now. Tell us something. Go ahead, take flight. We got you on the back end. You know what I'm saying? We'll send something to your Cash App. Just go ahead and take flight. I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I think that would make a lot more sense. Definitely. But I gotta get some mods on here, you know what I'm saying, to help me out along the way. Because I can't even put my Cash App on this thing right now. And I can't do it. I gotta ask people to help me type it into the comment section, and then I can pin it. But as y'all come into the live, hit the like button as y'all come in, or as y'all go out, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I thank y'all in advance, yo. But what y'all got going on? What's good? What y'all got going on? There's so many words, everyone. Everyone put some in on a pocket. Yeah. Is that everybody put something in on the pocket. That sounds like some chain gang game right there. I ain't gonna be telling people, yo, come on, y'all put something on the pocket. Nah. Y'all just say, yo, we gonna contribute to the channel. Go ahead and do us a pay-per-view. We need to hear this. We want to hear something. Or like, and I'm gonna go ahead and take flight. Like, I ain't gonna be running no chain gang game or nothing, man. And I been getting my peoples from the chain gang and have them on live, and I made this person a likable character or something. Be like, yo, get him a phone. He need a phone right now. You know what I'm saying? If he get popped with it, he get popped. We're gonna ask y'all for a couple hundred again. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I tried to ask my people to come on live before and talk about some stories while, like, when I was in the chain game with them and stuff like that. And they was like, yo, we don't be showing our phones and doing this all in the cell and letting people know where we at. We don't be doing it. I was like, yo, I can dig it. I don't know what I was thinking about, because none of the dudes that I dealt with moved like that. They not getting on the internet doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? They not doing that. But if it's a problem that's ensuing inside the chain gang where they're getting wrongfully treated and all that, yo, yeah, they gonna record it. They gonna have it on file, and they probably gonna be trying to send it to the government buildings to try to get help or get moved away from these situations. But they not coming onto social media like glorifying anything or speaking about no situations or showing their face or nothing. Mm, mm, mm. But just in case, like, YouTube allows a nice little crowd to come in, you dropping something tonight, I might. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, my boy? TJ, what's good? What's going on, man? Yo, I'm telling people now that I'm looking for mods and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy that you slid through. But when you was a mod, I rarely saw you. You know what I'm saying? I rarely saw you, my G. What's going on though? What's going on? Matter of fact, he was my very first option as a mod, my man TJ. Word up. I like when people come through from the old channel, man. Like, I appreciate that. Cat still tapping in with your boy, man. Have y'all saw that Red Room video? I was really going through things at time respectfully. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. It's all good. It's all good anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had other mods. I was doing my thing anyway. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that heavy. You already know, long as you get up out that situation, whatever you going through, get up out that. Have any of y'all saw my Red Room video where I speak about chain gang pops? Cause I want to see how y'all feel about that. I still got mad love for you. Things is looking a lot better now. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. You say, yeah, Chuck, you saw it. I'm saying, how is it coming across? I know that the Red Room videos are going to be like kind of short videos and straight to the point. But how was the aesthetic? Like, how was it though? Because I got kind of frustrated with that towards the end, just talking about that situation, man. I was like, man. Yo, while y'all brothers is in here, yo, can one of y'all type in my link to my Cash App inside the comment section? I'll tell you what it is. Just put it in the comment section so I can pin it. If y'all can do that for me, just let me know, and then I'll tell you what it is. And what's going on with everybody? Say got me. All right, yo, it's the $, and then all in low caps. God good, but all them fools must have had life to do that. Yeah, they did. They did. It's the $, then cash 4 bigmiz77, and this number 4 and then number 77. So $ cash number 4 bigmiz number 77, and then I'll pin it. Yeah, all them little young dudes, they was all little bloods or whatever, and they all had just kind of got there. They was there for probably like a month. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go, right there. There you go, I got it. Hold up. I mean, yeah, I got it, TJ. Good looking, my G's. Good looking, both of y'all, for real. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I'm gonna see how this algorithm do your boy. See how many people will run up in this live. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, nigga, Big Miz over here doing his 4th live. Doing my 4th live. Like I'm a straight rookie at this joint, man. But it's all good. Okay, you already. Yeah, I'm coming with something different. I'm coming with something different. I don't want to be nothing like the rest of the cats. Like I honestly, I slowed down with even watching what they had going on. Like I liked it to support all the cats that was actually doing Georgia prison content, because we've been through the same things. And plus I started seeing that like our stories be meshing with each other. I be like, yo, I know that I was down before Bill Feasy. I know I was down before Charlie Global. I was down before Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? And not Go Hard. I met him in prison. You know what I'm saying? But I know I was down before them. I knew the lingo before them. I ran Chain Gang Game before them. I got a pack in before them. You know what I'm saying? I done pulled somebody out before them. Got somebody off the door before them. I done put people on the door before they even got to jail. And it's like people see my videos and be like, oh, nah, that's a such and such story. That's a blasey blah. I'm like, what? What? Nigga, like the stuff I had to go through to even tell y'all these stories, nigga, is you... Like, is you serious? Like, well, bro, why did you low-key diss Cha-Cha in the video, then do an interview with him? What you mean? How did I diss him? He said, you dissed him. I don't remember dissing that man, because I don't have no issues with him. I don't have no issues with him at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I reached out to them when they was doing a live, and I was like, yo, I've been to these prisons that y'all was talking about. Yo, one of y'all interview me, you know what I'm saying? And I did an interview with him. He said, oh man, you diss Charlie? Nah, nah, Joe. I ain't diss Charlie. I don't know him enough to want to diss him. What would I diss him for? I wouldn't do that. I don't see the logic in doing that. You didn't say his name, but you called out content creators that only talk about getting the pack in but be broke when they come home. Oh, that struck a nerve. All right, look, the reason why I said that is because I know people gonna be doing. See, I didn't know that he's doing like majority content about bringing packs in. If he's doing that, he's doing that. That's what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He letting y'all know how he was living in there. But I know me. I know what I respect. What I respect is a cat that was getting money inside the chain gang and came home with money from inside the chain gang. That means that you was making money worthy to come on a platform and talk about. If you came home with $0, what was you doing with that money? That's it. And I know that that's a thing. I know that that's something that people can get tricked and be bamboozled about. Be like, oh, dang. Yo, these young cats be looking and be like, oh, I can go in there. I can go in there and cake up. Yeah, I don't care about doing the crime. I'll go and do that time. I'm trying to tell them, yo, don't you do that. Don't let nobody fool you. And you listen about a whole bunch of packs being flipped and you risking like CEOs' lives and nurses' lives and all that and getting them fired and all that and making this money and then coming out broke. You ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But no, I was never talking about him at all. He said he kind of took your bread with the bill joint. What bill joint? Oh. I think I might know what you're talking about. But nah, ain't no this and no Charlie Global. You know what I'm saying? Like I mess with him. He did a video for me. You know what I'm saying? He helped me out. And actually, like, one hand washed another. Like nobody gave me a handout or nothing like that. It wasn't no handout. I kicked out bread, you know what I'm saying, for that. And he looked me out. And I respected that all the way. Because that's what it's about for some cats. And I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? Did the interview come out like it's supposed to? No, it didn't. It promoted me Larry as hell. And you couldn't even hear me. But I ain't double back on that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't double back on that. Now, if somebody wanted to be petty, they would have did that and tried to cause a big fuss and do an internet beef over that. I'm not beef for that. That didn't make me nor break me. That didn't make me nor break me, period. Darium was good. Yeah, no doubt. As y'all come in, hit the like button, or as y'all go out, hit the like button. But yeah, yo, for all the cats that's doing Georgia prison content, keep going, keep banging it out, keep doing what you're doing. As long as you have that positive message at the beginning or at the end or in between there, if you're dropping jewels and letting them know, yo, don't come here, I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't come to Big Miz channel for any likable characters, though. I'm not going to give you a likable character where you're following like videos of a likable character and all that. You're not getting that from me. Never. I'm not giving y'all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let y'all know exactly what's real and exactly what's going on. Like, it kind of is what it is. We're too, like, everybody's built different. Everybody that's doing their channels, they're all built different. You know what I'm saying? So you'll know and see who was dealing with who's going for just anything in there, who was trying to flip packs and be whoever, but they got to tell about that evil side of that too. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all good for them cats doing them packs It's other cats that's in there that ain't flipping nothing and don't got nothing, and they'll come get that pack, or you paying them cats off. Like, they gotta keep it funky too. You got to. You real unorthodox. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, Cha Cha got me on some promo too, bro. I didn't like it, but let it slide. Chuck, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We ain't here to talk about him, but other people has contacted me about situations where they was trying to get with other Georgia content creators, and they was doing BS or whatever like that. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, some cats choose to handle people how they handle people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't reach out to them, they're gonna act like they don't see me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good. I like that. You know what I mean? Because when I was in prison and I was with the Ox and we moving around, I ain't kicking with no GDs or no Bloods or no Crips or nothing like that. I knew just very few, and I had a cousin in there he's still there doing 3 life sentences in 145 years, and he's a Blood. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not beat, yo. I'm not beat at all. I'm not beat for none of that. The first cat that, like, when I came to Valdosta State Prison, when my stuff got stolen, it was by a GD. What we do to him? I don't got no time for none of that. You know what I'm saying? Period. I don't care about nothing, though. When I'm in there, I don't care about nothing, bro. Nothing. You can't come kikiing with me about nothing. You ain't getting up under me. You're not sliding beside me. I'm going to look at you crazy. You trying to talk to me and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there trying to do my time, and I'm trying to go home. I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? You counting my pockets, or, yo, let's go in on this and all that. Yeah, the bro, old Jersey, yo, I know your girl got a good job. Yo, see if we can do this. Man, come on. Is you crazy? Did you run across evil folks? Nah, I didn't. I actually called into the prison, into Smith or whatever, and they contacted my people that was in Dooley, and I was talking to him, but we was in Smith together, and he said, yeah, that's a person. You know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking it wasn't at first. You know what I'm saying? But silly me. Yeah, that was a person. Definitely was. And they told me who unalived that man and everything. So yeah. And I just left it like that. I didn't continue to get the story and then put the story out there. That ain't my part. K9 King Yamps. Nah, bro. Nah, never heard of nothing like that. K9 might sound a little familiar. Might. I don't know. But not no King Yamps. Nah. And that person might have came after I left or something like that. But anybody was calling nobody no King Yamps. Like, if that's Bill's King Yamps, the food stamp dude. Nah. Nobody at that time had a nickname about food stamps. Not while I was in the chain gang. No sir, bro. No sirree. But that definitely can be a person. If he said it's a person, it's a person. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't around me. I don't know nothing about nothing like that. I don't know nothing about nothing like that, Holmes. Yeah, my last name is White. Yes. You look me up on the GDC site. It's Marquitas White. Yeah. Yes, sirree. Yo, I done heard some cats done told me in the comment section that I ain't never been to the chain gang. You know what I'm saying? Cats will be like, you ain't never been to the chain gang. What part of the A you lived in? Oh man. When I first got down there, I lived at East Point and in College Park. That's where I got my first aggravated assault at in College Park on Camp Creek Parkway, off of Camp Creek Parkway. Then I lived in Smyrna. I lived in Marietta. I lived in Lawrenceville and Norcross area. You know what I'm saying? And in Beaufort before. All of those places. No, and in Roswell. No, Sandy Springs. Sandy Springs off of Roswell Road in Sandy Springs. Yup, that's when I stayed right by this sports bar right off of Roswell Road that was bumping. You know what I'm saying? They had me start DJing in there and everything. You said it's white. Yeah. Why? What's good? What's going on? He said, bet that. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Mm, 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 mm. Well, what's going on, chat? What's going on with y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm going to be looking for some mods. I need some mods, man. At least like 2 of them at this time. I need like 2 mods to be helping me out once I come and start doing these lives and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hand pick two good mods or whatever to help me out for when I come onto these lives. Maxing, relaxing, what you want, how you want to run. D Berry Best, he said, I'll mod. Just peeped your last story. That's grimy how they did. Oh head, yeah, that's a fact. That's a natural fact. I'm gonna have to ask you some questions about my channel though, D Berry. You know what I'm saying? Is you good with that? You think you can answer some questions if I gave you some easy questions? Would you be able to answer them? When you say you from the zoo, where is that? The zoo is an area in New Jersey where I grew up at. You know what I'm saying? This was the whole section where I was at in South Jersey. Once I moved from North Jersey to South Jersey, they called that area the zoo. You know what I'm saying? But I'm is from New Zoo Company, the company that I started after I left the zoo. You know what I'm saying? And then I moved to Atlanta. I started a clothing company. Yo, keep doing your thing. Good message from Baltimore. No doubt. Peace to Baltimore. Word up. Bodymore. All that. You want full out free speech or block motherfuckers for things spamming only, etc. You know what I'm saying? I just want a smooth live when I come through. If they're talking about anything like demeaning people inside of the live, you know what I'm saying, in the comment section through the chat, if they start arguing with people and talking down about people in the chat, getting them up out of here. I don't care what they say to me. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know what time it is. Like, I'm cool in my spot. It's just don't spam Nigga, you know what I'm saying, with the hard R and all that, and start doing all of that. If you doing that, you know what I'm saying, I know what you came for. If you talking about, yo, I know I got your paperwork, you know what I'm saying, you was a Crip Blood, a Nieta, and a MS-13, you was going gang to gang, and you was doing this, that, and the third, trying to put narratives out there, man, get them up out of here, because they don't know what they talking about. No doubt. Good looking, TJ. Word up. I appreciate that, bro. Good looking. Good looking. Yo, y'all. If y'all ever want to promote or yeah, if you ever want to promote like any type of clothing that you might have, something that you're doing in that likeness, I am also doing another platform called Man Cave Boulevard where we do reactions and reviews on clothing, anything inside the fashion world, a lot of classical sneakers for all sneakerheads and everything. I do that, and I also will promote it on this channel as well, or get into a crazy story wearing your stuff as well. I will do that for you, so y'all can contact me, like DM me on TikTok or DM me on Instagram, and then when I go check it, if we trying to get something done, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And also, if y'all want to promote, donate to the channel, I have the link right at the bottom of the screen right there. You know what I'm saying? I just pinned it. It's at the bottom of the screen. And when I come on to lives, since I'm getting no chicken, no money on in no type of way, no bankroll falling off over here coming from YouTube. So when I come on these lives, if y'all want to go ahead and be like, yo, Miz, take flight on a story for us right here live, you know what I'm saying? Motivate your boy. You know what I'm saying? Just help for the cause. Just look out for the cause. I don't care what it is though. We not doing that. I'm not saying no prices. We not doing none of that stupid shit. Y'all just say, yo, let's put something together. Let's throw something his way. Boom. I'm taking flight on the story. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep on coming up on here. You can't get super chats. I don't want no super chats. None. Because I'm not going to be able to collect none of that bread at no time. The YT app is not letting me do that. They not letting me do that no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out a way to start another platform where it's actually kind of going to be named something different. Somebody else is going to be governing the business side, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to with them. And then I'm going to be the forefront, but I'm not going to be connected in that likeness where they'll be like, yo, nah, be taking it down. Nah, yeah, you're not doing that. Because they not allowing me to. And actually, I got them views like on a large scale for all the videos that I was putting together for like a year and a half for free. They was getting that dough. You know what I'm saying? And even all the appeals that I made, I got like some little what do they call, social media attorneys and stuff like that to try to put some letters of recommendation for me and all that in my appeal. They still was like, nah, you showed a crazy video, and that video was called The Toilet. You know what I'm saying? I premiered it one night, like after midnight. Somebody had hit me up and sent me mad stuff from the chain. I was like, yo, what? They doing what? And I'm looking at it, and I had got like a rumbling in my stomach, like, yo, nah, I'm gonna have to distort this a little bit or whatever. And I was like, nah, change your whole style. Tell them about it, and then show them that shit. And then that's exactly what I did. But it was a little bit too demeaning. And I can see how the constant beating, the constant like ongoing, then head in the toilet, stomping on your head while your head is in the commode and all, like it can get triggering. So I was like, yo, I messed up, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't let me back. But that showed me what I have, that showed me the work that I'm putting in will kind of ruffle some feathers. Like, it's going to ruffle them. I know that now. And that's why I'm not stopping. That's why I'm not stopping. I wanted to do what everybody else was doing at one point. I thought that was the method. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was the method. Watching other cats' videos, and I'm laughing, and I'm going back thinking about, oh yeah, I remember when me and Smooth had did this, yo. Oh yeah, when me and No had, oh, we was in the barbershop, and me and him on the CO and all. I was like, no, I'm not putting that out there. I'm like, who the hell would I be if I put all this stuff that I'm borderline glorifying so y'all can look at me a certain way? Nah. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I am about to contact Valdosta State Prison tomorrow and see if I can send a box of kufis to the Muslim community, because that's the first place that I spoke about on this platform and got a whole bunch of views, over 50,000 views. I think it kind of like started peaking at like 67,000, somewhere through there, you know what I'm saying, and going up slowly. And I was like, yo, that's what got people to know who I was on a certain level. So I'm sending something to them brothers, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm gonna go camp to camp trying to get them right, because I know how it was when I was there, and I got like a bundle of kufis in for the Umar when I was at Valdosta. You know what I'm saying? And some people didn't have nothing, but when they got it on, when they got their fresh cocaine white kufi, they standing up tall walking the Jumar like, yo, they can't wait for Friday to put it on, because they ain't want to even wear it every day so it can get dirty, and they got to keep washing it and like strands coming out of it or nothing like that. Word up. But yeah, to answer your question, no super chats. No super chats. I mean, if y'all want to donate to the channel, the link is at the bottom of the screen. And I actually put a thumbnail up just in case y'all wanted to go ahead and go into a story. You know what I'm saying? We can get something together, and I will spark off the story about the biggest war that I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? About Valdosta State Prison. And I mean, like, we can get into that, but I want to make sure every time I come on live and I do. Had my other phone going off like I don't know what. Do live videos, I want it to make sense. You know what I'm saying? I can't be a fool. I can't be hustling back. I can't do something for nothing all the time. I can't keep doing it, because then in the long run I'm gonna be looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to do that. I want to actually start taking PR runs. I want to start working on my book, A Beautiful Monster. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this documentary done and over with so it can get to these juvenile detention centers in the Midwest, in the East Coast, the West Coast, and down south. I want to get this stuff done, and I'm only doing it. Me. You know what I'm saying? I put out there the information. If y'all got any favorite content creators, prison content creators, send them the information. They can do a drop inside the documentary and everything and talk about their situation. I said all content creators that's actually prison content creators get a 5-minute segment where they bust it down. But if they kicking it real good, oh, we can extend that. You know what I'm saying? Bringing forth that awareness, we can extend that. Like, I don't care if they get more speaking than me. I mean, if you kicking it real heavy, go ahead and take flight, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'll allow them to take it over to their platform and use it. I ain't putting nothing where they'll get copywritten and all that. I'm not doing none of that corny shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll allow cats to use it and get bread off of it too. YouTube petty. There's these war videos on here. That's crazy. Yeah, how about that? No matter if you're back against the wall, it's always better than being behind the wall. Whew. Who you telling, man? Who you telling? Yo, when I be putting like certain like short videos onto TikTok, I see that it's a lot of gladiators. It's a lot of gladiators and very, I guess, agile and physically fit people on there. So when they see wars going on that I put on to TikTok and show them dodging bangers and moving out of crushers ways and gold rods, and they moving and doing all this, and somebody getting down batted and tripping and all that, they be like, man, I can get through that, man. That ain't nothing. I can get through that, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't showing nothing. I'm like, are you sure? Because I know cats that was real nice on the dance floor, but a certain step they couldn't perform when you're trying to dodge the machete and then get hit with the gold. You know what I'm saying? And then you can't take that out of your top part, I'm gonna say, in time, and somebody already hitting you with that double lock thingy. You know what I'm saying? Or that mop ringer buddy. You know what I'm saying? Or that fan motor joint. Like, it can be all different type of stuff, or they just close fist hit you with that dial. You know what I'm saying? And knock your whole equilibrium off. But people look at these videos and say they can get through it like it's nothing. They say it's nothing. It's child's play. You might have to mix some pack stories and to get more views. Really? I'm gonna probably, I will, like, if it happens to come out where I'm speaking about somebody that got a pack in the story that I was talking about or around me, I will probably input just a little bit of that information. You know what I'm saying? It won't go into depth about who it was, their relationship and stuff like that. But I'm never gonna put a light on me that can be double backed on and be like, yo, he's talking about him getting this pack in and blah, blah, and this, that, and the third. I'm not gonna do that. I don't need those views. If that's how I gotta get my views, I don't want them. I don't want them. And that's on everything I love. Cats that's doing that, they can have that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I mean, and like, I felt bad when I did my my video of when I did Chain Gang Game. Like, I felt like a sucker, man. Sitting up there lying to them chicks and all that, doing all that. Staying on the phone all different times of the night, going to sleep on the phone with these chicks and knowing that I don't like them at all. I'm talking about some of these chicks looked so crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was so invested on not having my girl at the time keep sending money and sending money. I'm trying to dig in other people's pockets and telling them I like them and then asking them they love me and all. Like, I felt like a true sucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might not even do that video or revise that video again. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of didn't even respect that. And then when I saw how hard these cats started going, that was doing the Chain Gang game, like, they next level was, yo, come on, let's get off these women sites, off they chat lines, and get on this Richard and Richard chat line. You know what I'm saying? Swinging Richard. Yeah, Swinging Richard's chat line. Whereas now there's dudes. Now, yo, go in the back of the room. Yo, put something over the door, over the flap. Put the flap up. Taking pictures of dudes, stuff and all that now, like, to get cake. You know what I mean? Now you just crossing boundaries. Now you turning into a whole different type of individual. He said you got a good heart. Yeah, man. Like I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I can tell that it's a change going on with Big Miz from the zoo because like I'm not going for none of that that's gonna condemn me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for the people like the brothers that was in the chain gang with me, these young brothers that was in the Dane, and I saw them doing wrong and stuff like that, or they wanted to handle something. I never sent them out there in that water like that, and I was the mayor of the dorm. I had to say so and all that. I ain't do all that, man. I ain't send them doing crash dummy missions. You know what I'm saying? Getting them all off the hock and all that. Like I didn't do none of that. Never. They can never say I was sending these cats down the wrong lane. I can relate. I've done that in the real world. Yeah, how about that? He said I'm talking about women though. Yeah, how about yo, you crazy as I don't know what. Yeah, I know what you talking about, bro. I feel like you telling your bed through your eyes, not bragging on it. Yeah, bro. I kind of went, yo, the crazy part about my time coming to the chain gang and leaving the two times that I went, man, I saw every faction of what you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like from the annex. No. From when they lied to me and said, you can go and do 90 days of boot camp. And they cut my hair off and had me marching in that. I'm in Baldwin State down there on a black flat top in the summertime, like 90 to 100 something degrees, marching, calling the cadence. I was the head part of that person too once drama left. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there doing that. After the 90 days, they sent me a Nike check saying, yo, go do the rest of the time. They had me so sick, bro. They had me so sick, a lot of people can't go back to the pen. Yeah, how about that? You said, I'll still do a bid, you'll still do a bid, huh? Right now, huh? I'm out, bro, gotta watch. So it's me. Okay, no doubt, Chuck. Yo, they got me good with the whole marching thing and all that with the boot camp. And then they sent me to an annex in Ware State Prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the annex. Now I'm on the shotgun detail. They got me on a shotgun detail with a lead man that's a doggone inmate telling us what to do, giving us bush axes. We on a plantation on the side of somebody's house, man. Big, like they had mad property and all that, you know what I'm saying, mad land. And we in some damn creek with bush axes swinging inside the water, chopping the plants and roots that's coming out of the water, moccasins going through the water. One dude cut the head off of the moccasin. I was like, yo, I can't do this. There's no way that this man is saying, bring it to me, and we go, doing all, yo, I felt like a straight fool, yo, straight fool. But I think that I messed my bid up. As soon as I did that, they started messing with my TPM. They put me behind the G wall. They no longer allowed me to come to any annex, period. You know what I'm saying? I longed my first sentence. And then when I came back to prison again for that other Aggie, you know what I'm saying, and all these other charges, man, longing that sentence too, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I could have got out in straight 3 years. I'm pushing 4 and something like. I'm like, yo, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't do it, bro. I don't like that. He said, if I had to, I'm good. Okay, no doubt. No doubt. TJ said, no, yeah. I'd rather go to the hole. Yeah, yo, that's a fact, man. I looked at the people that was on the porch of one of these big ass houses, and they in they rocking chairs. There was like 3 of them, and I swear, the oldest man had a little rifle in his hand. And he said, "Hey, tell that boy right there. No, that boy right there. Tell him to get the swinging, man. Like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. If y'all not gonna come and do this right, man. Like, I don't know what's going on with the Department of Corrections." And the officer said, no, don't worry, we got him. The lead man, like, you hear, boss? You hear, boss? He said, it was just too much. The mentality was all messed up. And there wasn't none of that going on behind the G-wall. It's all disrespect. Just down the street. You know what I'm saying? The Life movie in real life. Yeah, how about that? How about that? Crazy, man. And I'm still trying to find the right regime to get down with the help push for Georgia inmates all around in every camp to get paid, to start getting paid some type of money. I want to be down with that regime to push that envelope, bro, because they have never, ever, ever got a dime. The more you get paid would be like this big container, yellow container, say Igloo on it or something, and they got this watered down juice, and then you got these bologna sandwiches. I think it's bologna. I don't know what type of meat, some type of mystery meat, you know what I'm saying, that was like green and like red, almost looking like it can be a whole bunch of different type of meats or whatever all in one. That's what you get for lunch, and that's your payment for the day. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah, tea-based, and probably got some soft pita in there, mixed in some soft pita, so you ain't getting right and around no chicks. You know what I'm saying? Over there in the annex, like, boy, the chain gang, boy. Where I saw the most pettiest things happen, and the result of it when it comes to the person getting dealt the hand or getting penalized about this situation, it don't match up with the situation, and it kind of never does, bro. Like, yo, oh, they said this or they did this, yo, go extra hard on that person. And now, like, everything that I get when I get sent videos, or I go to this government site to get the videos to try to add it to my stories, when I'm trying to fine tune stuff, I'm like, yo, why they keep bringing their own gangs in these rooms, like your own Crip brother, your own blood brother, your G, like, how is y'all bringing them in this room if you're violating him and you're recording that man and you punching on him and kicking him, trying to break his jaw, you know what I'm saying, or pouring him out because he violated? Y'all don't never want him back in again, so y'all making sure y'all record it, so once he leaves, it's still on top of his head, or showing his people, yo, you can catch your people online. We beating him halfway to sleep, or we gonna go ahead and just put wings on that boy, and y'all get to witness it. Now, I mean, like, it's, yo, you can't trust what's going on. Chain gang rules don't seem like they in full effect, but I wasn't beat for that. I wasn't under no guidelines. You can't put no rule on me. Like, I wasn't doing that. Yeah, that type ish right there. You know what I'm saying? But cats will get mad at you. If you doing good, they'll get mad at you. If you doing good, they'll get mad at you quick. Go ahead and get you a mule. Don't put everybody in your whip that keep coming to you or saying slick stuff that they want you to hear. So you be like, yo, I'm saying, you want to get in with me? Like, everybody can't jump in that car. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna crash. You know what I mean? Or he'll start telling the officer, yeah, I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You getting it in for me. You know what I'm saying? And all that. Like, come on, man. Cats play too many games. You know what I'm saying? I saw it end by too many games being played. Cats get delusional and be all chain ganged out and start running tape. Gotta let the officer know that you involved. You know what I'm saying? Or she say hi to you and you in love now? She said hello. She's being nice. Hey, how you doing? She ain't say, boy, I love you. I want to eat it up. You know what I'm saying? Take me up through there. Like, nah. She said hello. How are you doing? That's some normal out in the free world. Don't go follow her, bro. You bugging. Don't go follow her. Don't start grabbing all on your manhood because of it. Like you want to close down and start peeking through your door about that. Like, come on, bro. You tripping. What up, my guy? Charleston, South Carolina in the building. Yeah. I remember when I did some time in Durham, North Carolina. And I went to Dade County Jail. I saw how they got down, man. When I was going through the states, coming from Jersey to Atlanta in the stolen whip, watching some cats fighting at this high school that came over to the McDonald's where I was eating at. They want to fight in the parking lot, and I'm there with a stolen car. I can't even get out. The cops come, they locked me up, and I went down to Durham, North Carolina, in Dade County Jail. They called it Little New York or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they called it Little New York. What's going on with y'all though? What's good? Yeah, once again, I am looking for some mods. I forgot, like, I supposed to have been asking some dudes some questions. I'm looking for some mods for the channel to help me out once I go live. You know what I'm saying? To ease my load a little bit. Yeah, I did. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, for real. I got you one again. I'm saying, like, on a mod tip, I need a couple mods. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Ohio, but did Fed time in Wyoming. Wow. I'm gonna put you as a mod right now. Add as moderator. You got that badge, bro. You got that badge. I see the wrench done popped up. You see, yes sir. I need some more. I can be one. Yes sir. Boop bap. Boop bap. Sign them up. Yeah, word up. I need the official standing with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know after a while, like, I'm gonna keep beating this block up. We're gonna grow, and I'm gonna need that official tissue help. You know what I'm saying? Word up. W Melvin, WTJ. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. And just in case anybody gets inspired to do a drop, if anybody gets inspired to do a drop about how I might have changed their thought pattern, or just is very aware because of I bring forth this awareness of the dangers of the prison, and y'all want to speak about it, doing just a drop under a minute or under 2 minutes, and y'all want to add it to the documentary, as long as y'all kicking it the right way and y'all saying the right things, you know what I'm saying? Boy, send it. Go to the video where I do the PSA and speak about the documentary. The number is right there inside of the documentary, and y'all can send a clip to that number. That's my business number. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna mess around. The business number is 856-250-3094. That's 856-250-3094. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to leave a drop on that number, make sure that your visual is clear so I can edit it into the documentary the right way, and we can actually hear you. And go ahead and do your thing, and I'll put it into the documentary. I will add it in, especially if I told a story, or I gave some insight that you feel that can help the youth, or you showed somebody it, or you even spoke about Big Miz from the zoo to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It'll be good to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I got you, Melvin. You on there? You on there, bro? Yep. Tank said W Melvin, WTJ. Good looking, Tank. Word up. Word up. I'm about to send, hold on, I'm about to send a message out through this live real quick again. So y'all hold on real quick. I'm trying to get the algorithm to show this live some love. Hold up. Let me see how I can work this. Share with your audience. All right. I had to share it out to the live again. Yeah, I had to share it out to the live again. My bad. Yep. But yeah, I got, like, I'm trying to wait till it's a few people in here so we can do this right, because I got a little story in the tuck right now, you know what I'm saying, about one of the biggest wars that I saw at Valdosta State Prison, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking about coming on here and saying that if I got the little numbers alright inside the live, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna go ahead and take flight on that story. Or, like, honestly, what I should do is when I come onto these lives and I'm speaking to everybody, you know what I'm saying, I need to hear that one. He said, I need to hear that one. Yeah, that's a fact. Like, I'm gonna start allowing people to, like, ask me certain things, like, what did you see this type of thing? Did you see this one? You got a story about this type of stuff? And then I can tell them based by that. You know what I'm saying? Because then it'll be what the people want to hear. Bring on that banger. Oh, man. Yo, F it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted some more people to be in here, but I'm gonna give it to my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Yo, check this out. let me see how, what, why the hell is we all out there, first of all? Oh yeah, all right, boom. Look, this is around the time, like this is around the summertime, right? And this is at Valdosta State Prison, level 5 camp, right? And we had some officer going around that was actually from the gym, like the gym officer and the gym orderlies. They're going around trying to get people together for these football teams. They're about to have flag football going on, right? And they know that once they start going dorm to dorm and they start talking about people building a team and getting a list of people who's athletic, who big as hell, you know what I'm saying? No matter what gang you from, no matter what you're affiliated with, you can be part of the Gap gang, where if you got a running game, people is picking you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how it's going on. And everybody is amped because they're going dorm to dorm, getting this together. Now, once they get their teams all together, like, we're going against different dorms. Like, we'll go against A and B yard, C and D yard, different buildings or whatever like that. But once it got down to the final game, and it was F building, I think it was like F2 against was it like C2 or C1? One of those, but I know it was C building and F, right? And we're playing. I'm in F. I'm still down in the hole in the bottom in F, you know what I'm saying, with all these crazy motherfuckers. We all about to go to this game. And we're deep down there. I'm talking about we going, the whole dorm is going, and the other side is going. And they did that for that side too, for C and D yard. All of them came out. Now, it was something else that was going on. They had the Mexicans out there, like kind of like far off a little bit, but still on the big yard doing some soccer type of event. You know what I'm saying? And what I noticed that everybody that's playing is damn near gang members. Everybody that's playing football, this flag football, they're all gang members. You know what I'm saying? And you got all these Nietas, MS-13 Selenos, or whatever they had going on over there. And it was maybe like 50. It probably was like 50 of them out there. Not all of them playing soccer. They're standing around, they're looking, some walking, doing laps, all of that. And the majority was us colored people out there playing football and talking and keying and walking the yard and doing the same thing. What I would notice that once the game got real intense, one dude is running for the ball and he went to grab the ball and the soccer ball went under his foot. He falls, boom. But this dude, he's so dramatic, you know what I'm saying? When he fall, he go doing this extra tumbling, boom, boom, flipping to the side. He's still tumbling and all that. Then he jump on his feet. He fall on the ground. He doing all this. Then jump up like, yo, what the y'all doing, man? What you? He doing all of this right now. Everybody looking. First they was laughing, and then they see that he's serious, and he yelling over to the Migos, and they like, oh, my fault, oh, it's my fault. Pedro kicked the ball over there, man. My bad, my bad. They're smiling and everything. Boom, it was all good, but dude, he's looking at them and he was taking it a little far. You know what I'm saying? But he got back into the game. People were like, come on, man, come on, come on. Boom. Yo, he goes for another one. Alright. He's running. He done broke through a couple dudes. Boom, he done shook them. Now he's running. I'm talking about full speed. He's running full speed. And I can see, I'm looking at him running straight. And Samigos is running sideways, trying to catch the person that's foot hustling, like I don't know what. He running foot hustling with the ball. Boom, 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 doing all this. And then they kick the ball from between this Migo legs, the ball goes shooting over there. I'm talking about, why did it meet this man again while he's running, and he goes to try to jump, and he times it wrong. He jumps in the air, comes down, lands on the ball, slip, boom, hit, land right on his tailbone. Now he's sitting there, and then he jump up. When he jump up, he goes straight towards these Migos, right? Now everybody's looking, but we're kind of starting to approach, but nobody was thinking about fighting or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's approaching to see what's going on. Now he walked over there. He's walking up to like 5 of the Migos or whatever, and he's sitting there yelling. He pointing in their face and all that. Now people starting to rush up. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what's going on, and all the Migos start coming over. Yo, as soon as he saw that, like he turned around, he saw our numbers were way greater. You know what I'm saying? But they were coming too. He looked, he swings, bang. Soon as he swings, they swarm on Buddy. I'm talking about they swarm on him so crazy. All you just see is arms. All you see is this. And he's still going. You know what I'm saying? This little young dude, he was a big young boy, dark skin cat, low cut, and he going. He doing his thing, but they all over him like bees. They hitting him, and now I started noticing some of the Migos that was sitting down on the ground, some of them that was walking, they're all coming out, and they're all pulling out these things. Now, did I know that it was that type of party? You know what I'm saying? I probably would have brought protection just to keep myself out of the BS, because I'm not affiliated with none of this stuff. But I came out here, I just wanted to get out the dorm. I don't even really watch football, so the flag football ain't nowhere near my thing, but I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm walking towards this situation, and I see them pulling out. It's so many of these Migos pulling out these long behind bangers, bro. And I told y'all, they're the ones with it. They're the ones that make it. They got all the sharpest artillery. You know what I'm saying? These are the ones that brandish all of the best stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they're pulling out. I didn't know that they knew to be ready out here. You know what I'm saying? And the cats that's coming over, cats got shorts on. They got flags around their waist and all that. Some got cut off shirts on and stuff, like t-shirts wrapped around their head. They don't got no bangers out right now. They wasn't even thinking about that. But they're going into this situation, and once they saw Buddy getting hit, everybody ran in. I'm talking about, if you ever saw one of these movies where people are running and like colliding and it seems like they're going through each other, this is how this situation looked. You know what I'm saying? But it was like going like this, but then again and again, and it's people swinging. Some people hitting some of the Migos, putting them straight out of business. Boom. Some of the Migos is going in, boom, hitting people. I'm talking about they're laying each other down. It was just a big circle. We made a big circle around the situation and noticed that it was like some Crips, some Bloods, some GDs that was all playing the sport together, and some civilians that was all cool. Some of them got that homeboy thing going on inside this bunch, but they're all out there going against these dudes. And the numbers was very, very disproportionate, because it was probably like 75 to 80 African Americans are going against these Migos or whatever. That was probably like 50 or something of them, but they was going so hard. Some of these Migos is getting hit, jumping right back up, getting all punched all crazy, still fighting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they was on. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like they could have all been on some type of cream or something. How they getting punched and jumping right back up. All you hear is Spanish talking and cats cursing, cats yelling, and the officers are on the outside of the gates, not even coming in. They not even coming in on the yard. They standing there, yo. I started seeing the CERT team come. It was like 4 CERT team members. They at the gates. They holding the gates. They looking, waiting to see more people dropping from being fatigued for fighting so long. Some getting like just really down batted on the big yard. And now they sprawled out, you know what I'm saying, on the ground, barely making it. And then they want to come in and start telling people to move back. They bringing out these little like baggy things that they be firing off or whatever. They be loud too. Bah, bah. Like, and they getting everybody right. People running, you know what I'm saying, away or whatever. But a lot of people left that thing holy as I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? And it was 2 individuals from each side that never got back up. Once they got put down, they never got back up. You know what I'm saying? These cats was just laying out there. And I remember it was one of the cats from my dorm. And I think he had, was it 4 years? Either 4 years left or he was doing 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Either way, he was short. You know what I'm saying? And this dude, he did not make it. He stayed on that big yard. You know what I'm saying? And forever they called that little dude Big Yard for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that was the biggest fight because it was 50 people or 75 people and they just went all at it. It was so crazy. None of the officers came on that big yard in Valdosta that day. Not at all. Assalamu alaikum. I haven't forgot about the cash app. I'm out state working. I'll be back home tomorrow night. I have my wife send it. Okay, Shukran, Shukran. It's all good, Shukran. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the process actually goes, how they choose to call people's families once somebody gets unalived in a situation, especially like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people on the yard get into these fights, like, you call them and say, hey, we had this sporting event where they play flag football or whatever, or do you just call and say, I'm sorry to say, to your immediate family, but your son, blah, blah, like, yo, that's just kind of like too wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even start your day thinking, yo, I'm about to go play flag football, and somebody else is going to get in a situation over a soccer ball, and then I'm going to go and help because I want to get a little wreck out here, but I ain't even going to make it. I ain't even going to make it. Cats like Diablo, you know what I'm saying, or Gomez is on each side of you, boo, bapping the out of you. You know what I'm saying? Taking you straight up through there. And you can't do nothing about it. You have no weapon. You don't have no weapon. You can't do nothing. You block, you shot. You block, you shot. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you put it, boy, if it can get to you or get through you, the stuff that these Migos be having, bro. Ain't no stopping it. You gotta dodge that or stay a distance from them because they don't got that reach like that. And that's for some of them. That's for the ones that's actually short. There's some tall ones in there too. Some big tall ones and some fat heavy ones and some muscular long armed ones and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yo, it's really crazy work, bro. Really crazy work. You know what I'm saying? Like, they surprised me that they're equipped, these individuals, these what they will just call shorter individuals that's always equipped, pulling out at any given time. something that I'd be like, oh, like every time, every time. And the crazy part about it, some of these people of Spanish descent that came from maybe came from different countries and got messed up out here in the US. Some of these dudes been learning with these big tools. They've been learning to chop down and hack down stuff that was in their yard and around their yards or in fields or whatever. They would learn from little how to actually use this correctly. Because it's a wrong way to handle like one of them joints, one of them long joints. Like, I don't want to say the whole word of it, but the shetties, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a wrong way to use that. And it's a right way to use it. Just like it's a right way and a wrong way to pour somebody out. You'll know. You'll know. Go ahead and make that mistake if you want to. Even how you trying to display it, how you trying to give it to somebody. Like, it's a wrong way to go about that. And if somebody is real technical with that, you know what I'm saying? And they real pressure when they got that in their hand, it's over for you. It's over for you. You know what I'm saying? They hitting you all in this area. Everything above the shoulders, because that neck and head, it ain't going nowhere. It can't move like that. It ain't moving off of your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Cats hitting you in your torso and your chest cavity. Like, man, it's always when you see or they get a report about attack when it happens in the Georgia Department of Corrections. If I am lying, everybody is flying, boy. Like, when they give that report, they're going to say 80% to 90% of the time that it was blunt head force trauma, or this person got poured out in the chest area, in the torso, in the face, on the side of the face, the arms, and them hands, you know what I'm saying, are all on that person's back. Now, I mean, these are the areas that put you out, collapse lungs, take some sight from the bull, you know what I'm saying, and everything. Now, I mean, that's what they got in store for you. That's what they got in store for you. Unless they making you stay for a while, and you up in one of them cells for some hours, and now that orchard game is going on, you know what I'm saying, where they just doing whatever they feel like. They putting bulbs together, boiling some good water up for you, you know what I'm saying, or they got the electrocution game going down. Like, it's a lot of things and a lot of ways, and they're trying new stuff and learning new ways to do that to you. You know what I'm saying? To go that extra mile every day. They learn it every day. Every day. And somebody's willing to attempt to go through that action. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. It's bad, man. It's actually bad. It's actually bad. Well, what's going on with y'all today, though? What's up? What's going on? What's going on with everybody? Said chilling. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. I had actually got this footage, man, about a situation that happened a while ago with these ghost faces or whatever, where when they was on the bus and they got over on them two COs or whatever and sent them flying. Tired, ready to get home to my family. I know. I know. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you good on that road. You know what I'm saying? Drive safe and get to them. TJ said nothing much. Yeah, make sure you get to them, you know what I'm saying? In good health and all that. Make sure you get to them in good health. Tomorrow I will be calling up to Valdosta State Prison, trying to get with the not the chaplain. Yeah, I think that is the chaplain. You know what I'm saying? Getting with him to send a box of kufis into the first prison that I actually spoke about on this YT app and got a little exposure talking about Valdosta State Prison. So I'm gonna see if I can send the Ulima, you know what I'm saying, these kufis so they can give it to the Umar, give it to everybody, because I know how happy they was when I was there and I hit them with a whole bunch of kufis one day. Like I surprised them with a whole bunch of kufis and they ain't have it. I was just about to ask you about that. Yeah, like I tried to call on Friday, the day after that holiday or whatever that just passed, and they still wasn't answering the phones or whatever. They said they still had off. So I got to call tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, and get with the chaplain and ask him how do I need to package it so it can get through. We ain't playing no games or none of that. And it should be easier for me sending it from here because I got it in from the inside before, but they had it sitting up in administration for a minute. They didn't even tell me that it came. I had to go to the chaplain like, hey, did the stuff come? Oh yeah, you got like a box right there. Isn't that for the Muslim community? The Muslim community. Yeah. Let me just get that. I appreciate that, sir, but let me go ahead and get that. And we was actually, I had just paid for us to take a picture, and this was in Ramadan. I asked to get a picture taken for Ramadan, and it was like 50 other brothers. I wish I still had that picture, man, because you wasn't getting pictures like that, like in no big numbers. Like, yeah, I got some that I be putting on the internet that be like me and like 3 other brothers. Then it's other brothers by themselves take that I pay for the picture for us to go and take pictures up top. But it was a whole bunch of us. It was a whole bunch of us. And mostly the brothers from the bottom, the ones I was around the most, man. I love them brothers. They was so wild though. Yo, they was so wild and so unruly, but I was getting them brothers right down there. You know what I'm saying? Giving them mad nasiha. All the ilm that I learned, everything that I learned, I gave it to them. And they was receiving it. After, for a minute, at first, they was like, man, we ain't listening to this dude. You know what I'm saying? Always throwing his finger up, touching his chest every time he walk past, or stopping us saying, yo, what's the Fatiha? Or why you keep saying, oh, assalamu alaikum? I'm like, why he keeps saying, why you saying it so cool? Won't you just say, well, peace and blessings be up on you or upon you? You know what I'm saying? Would you say it in English? That's how I was giving it to them. But once they got to know how I was and they knew my heart, boy, they started listening, boy. You know what I'm saying? I felt good. I felt good messing with them brothers, man. I wish I still had that picture. I would love to show that picture, man. Because I bet you it's nobody that can show them and 50 other brothers, you know what I'm saying, in Ramadan from the Georgia Department of Corrections all together, like, you know what I'm saying? And I can point them out. Yo, this is such and such. This blah, blah, this blah, blah, this. Yo. But it was a lot of pain that came circling around all that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just leaving that out for another time to talk about that, but that was a highlight when they approved to take the money off the account to take that type of picture. I was like, yeah, word up. I really appreciated that. I really appreciated that. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. I might have another red rum video dropping. I might drop it tonight. You know what I'm saying? I might have another red rum video dropping. And I think I'm gonna have that in its own playlist. All my red rum videos. Because that's going to be mainly the videos about people that got unalived that was actually some real good individuals. You know what I'm saying? And quite a few of them. I saw it and some of that stuff, though, man, that's my word. Some of that stuff pissed me off. Where I was like, yo, I'm not even coming out my cell. I don't want to kick it with none of y'all. I don't want to kick it with nobody. Nobody can justify what I just saw and tell me how it was right or things happen. Yo, Miz, this the chain gang. It's always, yo, nigga, you in the chain gang. You know, man, I'm not, like, that's not the answer for everything. Nah. That's not gonna be the end result. That's not gonna be the say all and like nah, we not doing that. I'm about to start dinner for the family. Got my notifications on. Peace, peace, TJ. Peace. Be easy, man. Cook that grub up, bro. He say, yo, what's going on? Grief, what's going on? What's good? He said, yes, sir. Yeah, that's a fact. What is going on, y'all? What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? Where y'all tapping in from? And as y'all come into the live, hit the like button at the top of the screen. As y'all come into the live, hit the like button at the top of the screen, or as you go out, hit the like button. I appreciate that. I appreciate that for real. I appreciate that. Y'all just missed for the people that just came in here. If y'all don't know who I am, you know what I'm saying? For those who just came in here and don't even know who's live that you're in, my name is Big Miz from the zoo. You know what I'm saying? I tell prison stories. I'm a prison content creator. You know what I'm saying? And I actually give awareness to the dangers inside of the prisons. And I try to keep people up to date of what's going on now. And I also speak about my experience inside the chain gang and both of the times that I actually went down the road. You know what I'm saying? I speak about these situations and I incorporate them with visuals as well so you can see like closely exactly how a situation went or how it can go or how it went. You know what I'm saying? Because it definitely went if I'm showing you that the situation happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is what I do. This is for the people that don't know who I am, that just come into the live, that just step into the live and don't know who Big Miz from the zoo is. What's going on, y'all? And where y'all tapping in from? Where y'all tapping in from? This is Big Miz from the zoo. I'm in Jersey right now, but I speak about the Georgia Department of Corrections where I did 2 bids at, and I speak about the dangers of the jails, the county jails, prisons, and chain gangs. I really haven't got too deep into the other states that I did time in because like I'm trying to work this out in a timely manner. I'm trying to make it make sense. But I also did time in other states as well, as in like Philadelphia, North Carolina, St. Louis, and New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? As well as Georgia. So yeah, I if you can muster it up, yeah, I made a lot of mistakes and I learned from them, and I'm here to bring forth awareness. You know what I'm saying? And the best teacher is experience. You know what I'm saying? And I experienced a whole lot, a traumatizing amount of stuff. And I just want to let people know that they can give themselves a chance out here in these streets and don't do nothing stupid and find yourself in somebody's county jail, prison, or chain gang. You know what I'm saying? This is my whole plight. This is the whole reason why I use these platforms as a podium to speak on, so y'all can see that you can give yourself a chance. You don't have to trick yourself out the box and be in places where it is a trick box, where you can be watching the TV and that can get you in some situation or get your TV, your own personal TV, turned off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to bring forth this awareness, man. Like I just want to let y'all know about it, and I want to do more things for the people that's incarcerated in the different places that I've been to. You know what I'm saying? And even to chain gangs and prisons and penitentiaries that I've never been to and never will go to. You know what I'm saying? Behind their walls, but I still want to help them out no matter what. I don't care because I know it's some halfway decent people somewhere through there. To everyone coming in, don't forget to like and share. Let's get this channel up and moving. It's going to take all of us. That's correct. That's correct. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. And if y'all haven't already subscribed to the channel, like I would just advise you to check some of my videos out first to see if you even like it, and if you do, then you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, has a beautiful message for you, for everyone else. Keep everyone free from chain gang jails. That's a natural fact. That is a natural fact. That is a natural fact, man. Like I try to put my all into the message and what I'm saying and what I'm trying to put out there. I don't ever want nobody to think that I glorify these attacks and all that. Like I'm sitting there laughing at the attacks and saying it was so funny, because I don't think none of that, you know what I'm saying, is ever funny. I do want to be the one that brings this across the table so you'll see it and you'll understand how it can go. And if I was around the situation or in the situation, I'm going to put it together with a visual that I'm going to a government site where these inmates are now sending these videos to, so they can get help from this government building to get them away from these situations. They want to bring forth awareness, but they're sending it to a government building. I'm taking it and matching it up with stuff that makes sense. Like, yo, does this go right with it? Yo, I know dude even looked like him, the one that's getting his whole melon stomped in it. He looks like dude, and they're telling him to denounce the gang. This is the same situation that's running. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure that it makes sense, or I'm not gonna put it out. It's not gonna go out. You know what I'm saying? It'll have no video attached to it at all if I can't find something that actually is that situation. Like, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm not here trying to mislead. You know what I'm saying? I want people to see exactly how that type of situation goes. Period. And they've been sending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds to this government agency that's not putting it out there on a widespread what's going on. They're keeping it so they can go to different legislators and then try to work on this and do this and try to get the Georgia Department of Corrections money situation put out there on the front street to say why they're not putting money into this. Why are we getting all these videos because of this? Like, it's people getting unalived and go on there every one. Like, come on, man. It should be sparking way more of an attention to the people that's out there, because for every person in there is somebody that knows them outside. For every person that's behind the walls is somebody that knows that person, because somebody brought them on this earth, or somebody saw them and met them somewhere through life. You know what I'm saying? So I think it should be more attention on what's going on, and more people trying to bring forth a regime to try to get something working. And I'm going to be a part of it. I'm definitely going to be a part of it. Take heed. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a natural fact, man. And it's, yo, I'm not gonna sit up here in front like it's easy. I tried to do little catchy things or shorts like on the TT app to try to be in the algorithm by doing their trends. Like, I be doing a lot to push this message. Like, behind all this dancing and lip syncing over music, you know what type of message I got coming behind this? Once y'all find out what I really got going on, it's a heavy message behind it. So the TT app, they gotta watch out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm playing by their rules. I'm doing all of this just to get in. Just to get recognized so I can be big enough so it can go around so people can hear what's going on. I want to start taking PR runs and doing interviews with people, you know what I'm saying, with bigger platforms and stuff like that. But I don't want to do what it takes that I feel like is going out bad to glorify certain things that I probably will reach more people because they like the buffoonery, you know what I'm saying, more than the reality that'll keep you from there. You want to hear some good times in there. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to give them an inklet of, yeah, I can go and do that time. If I go, I'll go and catch a body because they make it sound good in there. I can laugh in there. It's a lot of joking and a lot of money being made and all that. Like, nah. That's when you're already set behind there, and it takes time to even get your name up so people will even respect even hearing you got a pack and not running in that room and unalive you about them little chips. You know what I'm saying? Like, survival is different. The rules are different, and they're changing. Believe me, they're changing. There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on, bro. Because I probably will do a video showing the people that got unalived this year. It's gonna take me a while, because it's gonna be a lot of people. But I'll show y'all the people that just got unalived just this year. And you'll look at some of these dudes. Some of these dudes are real big. Some dudes look like they're crazy and wild themselves. So you'll sit there and be like, so dang, who actually took him off the map? This big dude. It'd be people that you least expected, man. And there'd be a lot of them. When it comes to somebody getting wings put on them nowadays in these chain gangs, the opposition of the person that did it, that did the victimizing, it'd be quite a few people that ran in that cell, not just one. It'd be quite a few. Now, you can catch closed door situations or situations where you're in isolation in a hole or whatever. Some people call it the shoe or the box or whatever. But that's when you get that one-on-one action where you're kind of like getting wings put on you slow and you got to try to fight your way out. But other than that, it's a group of cats getting stained, you know what I'm saying, looking at you as a plate, or they just want to get you out the way type of situation. You know what I mean? And that's how they do it. That's exactly how they do it. Hold on, I'm about to order some food. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh boy, yo. Did you ever see Bill behind the walls? Nah, once I left, then he came. I was already in prison before he got there. Hello? Yes, can I get an order for delivery? Yes, that's correct. I would like a chicken burrito bowl without the avocado, and I don't want that chipotle sauce neither. No, that's okay. I don't want no extra sauce. You can put extra chicken on it though. Uh-huh. I'm gonna get to y'all in a second. Hold up, y'all. I'm getting my food from this little spot right here. Yes. Can I get what type of 2 liters do y'all have? Um, could I go with the orange crush? Yes. No. And I'll be paying with cash. Can you tell me the total? All right. Thank you so much. All right. All right. You too. All right. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Nah. I ain't meet see Bill behind the wall he came into the chain gang once I was actually gone. You know what I'm saying? The only person that's been doing any type of prison content that I can say that I was standing in front of and met and showed me some love was Go Hard. You know what I'm saying? But I knew him as C Raw inside the chain gang. I didn't know him as Go Hard. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't even know who that was. I knew him as C Raw. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Oh, man, yo. I think for the whole first month or maybe two, for January and February of 2026, I'm gonna lock in so heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, people say that I keep kicking out content, I'm consistent, boom, boom, boom. As long as I see that, like, one video is not overlapping the other one and they're missing one or whatever, like, I gotta place them right and let them sit and get the views first before the next one drops. Like, I don't want to tumble over them and then y'all start losing my videos in the clutch or whatever. But I'm going to work overtime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need all this time, God willing, if he allows me to have the proper health to go and handle everything, speaking like ahead. Like, I know it's not really good to just speak ahead like that, saying that I'm gonna do that, but God willing, he allows me to do that. I'm gonna work overtime to start making an imprint. You know what I'm saying, on certain things. I want to already have started sending stuff over to these different prisons and talking to people where I can start helping out and seeing what I can do about getting some things done inside these prisons. I want to make a major change. I want to make sure that the videos is getting sent to these juvenile detention centers so they'll know about the dangers of these jails before they go, so they can be like, yo, nah, I think I want to grow up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a kid. I want to grow up a whole different way. I don't want to be behind bars. I don't want to be one of those individuals where my thought pattern is way different, or I don't know how it feels to be around a girl or even deal with one, so I'm looking at these dudes strange. Like, I want to help these little cats. I want to help, yo. For real. And I want to put in some work. I definitely want to put in some work. I want to get my other platform off the ground as well. Man Cave Boulevard. Man Cave Boulevard. Boulevard is BLVD, not all spelled out, just BLVD. It's another platform that I'm doing with my man Pop, and we're actually doing reviews and reactions to, like, the clothing world or whatever, bringing forth classical sneakers to the platform, and we going talking about them. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning as I go myself on this. You know what I'm saying? It was just an endeavor that I chose to deal with because I've been going to him, getting mad sneaks from him for years. You know what I'm saying? And he's been hitting me with all different type of collabs that I don't even know that I got over here. You know what I'm saying? All different type of footwear. Some of I haven't even put my feet in yet. Been having them sitting for a while. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to tap into that. Be more in the building. Much love and respect and blessings, big bro. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I see you. I see you. Well, what's good? What's good? What's going on? Yo, let me ask y'all. You know what I'm saying? I used to ask this on my old channel or whatever. If y'all have one, I'm not saying that y'all do, but if y'all have a favorite video of me, what video would it be? You know what I'm saying? What would be your favorite video from me? What would it be? Hold up. Because this phone keeps going off. Hold on. Yeah, what would it be, y'all? If y'all already saw my videos and know what I do, what would be your favorite video from me? Oh, snap. I said I want to. I want to. Hartford, Connecticut. Pull back up respectfully. No doubt. No doubt. What's going on? Yeah, I just noticed that I was on here for 2 hours. Like I'm putting in time on these joints, man. It's man, but once I get to speaking about stuff like this, man, I don't be paying attention to no time, bro. Especially if I can give some insight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying attention to no time. Yo, I gave Melvin and my boy TJ mod status. Would you shout out to Hartford? Yeah, this my man too. He be pulling up for me too. Like I was about to ask him would he like to be a mod as well. You know what I'm saying? For when he comes on and he pulls up, would he like to be a moderator as well? Because I want a nice little elite force of some grown men. You know what I'm saying? Some respectable grown men that can help me out with this. And that's only if you pop online and I'm on here or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you the keys to get people going or do whatever, like help me out through this. That's if you even want to, fam. You let me know. You let me know. You know what I'm saying? I would in a heartbeat. I think I'm gonna have to start doing some more videos with some of my clothing from my clothing line on, so I can cross promote when I'm doing my videos. I think I need to put more new zoo stuff on so people can see what I got going on too, man. I think that would be a smart thing to keep in mind. Like I think that would actually be a good thing. Now and again, for the people that's inside the live right now at this time, if y'all have a favorite video from your boy, I'm not saying that y'all have a favorite. I don't know this, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all do, what would be your favorite video that was told by me thus far? You know what I'm saying? Because there's way more to come. But thus far, what would be the one that you like? Yeah, I like this one more than the other ones. Or it can be a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Or it can be none. You know what I'm saying? I haven't told that one story yet. Mm, 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 mm. TJ said I'm back. Oh, okay, bro. Oh, when that shot caller makes that call. Oh man. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. That's when like all everything stops and cats gotta listen. When somebody from outside or controlling the all these compounds and they in another dorm, once they get on that phone and everybody listening, they grouped up and they listening. It's no nah. You're not bigger than that gang, you're not bigger than that organization or that mob. You're gonna have to listen to that protocol, you know what I'm saying? And that direct order, you know what I'm saying, and you gotta go about that. Can you please give advice for Muslim women who are suffering from abuse of Christian men? Can I give insight or advice for Muslim women who are suffering from abuse from Christian men? Challenge. Challenge. Um yeah, I could do that. Is it a lane for me for that? I don't know until I try and put it out there and see how it will be received from my platform. But I can go that way. I gotta see if people are gonna respect that view from me. You know what I'm saying? With me speaking on something as touchy as that. You know what I'm saying? They probably want to hear from an actual sheikh or a minister or a priest or pastor, somebody that's ordained or have these type of credentials or whatever. But I know what's right and what's wrong. I know about evenly yoked and what's supposed to be together, and how a Muslim looks at a jinn or somebody that's a kafirun or a munafiqun or someone that just doesn't believe, don't have certain things in their heart. Like I can go there. I can definitely go there, but will it be received correctly? I don't know. I think that if it was a person that you were personally pointing out, if you wanted them to reach me or contact me, is ways to contact me and I can actually speak with them one-on-one, where it can be more like prominent information, where I can be one-on-one with that person and let them know from a certain standpoint what's right and what's wrong. But ultimately, once it comes to a point, it gets to the decision is yours. You have to find your way out of that, and that's the most dangerous part. It's when they're trying to find the escape plan. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can help. Zen on harmonics. I never saw that name before. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I've been actually helping a couple females that their people have just got incarcerated. Well, one dude just got to Jackson, and his fiance or girlfriend, I've been helping her, and she be having a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? She need them answered, and I've been helping. Like, I've been doing a lot of backfield work as well as going online. Like, people been having me tearing up the phone lines and the concrete, trying to get them some answers about their peoples, and I've been helping. You know what I'm saying? I think this is going to be part of my walk. You know what I'm saying? And part of my purpose as well. That's what I need to be doing, because it feels good doing it. Because I be knowing the answers, or I be wanting to find out the answer if I don't know. Mine is already in the comments. Yeah, I know. I know. Yo, as y'all come into the live, all the people that just came into the live, as y'all come in, please tap the like button as y'all come in, or as y'all go out, tap the like button for me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, and I thank y'all in advance. You know what I'm saying? I definitely thank y'all in advance. And for all of those who are just getting to know me and my channel and seeing what I got going on, you know what I'm saying? I actually bring forth awareness of the dangers that go on inside of the prison system, mainly the Georgia Department of Corrections, where I did my time at. But I speak about other jails and stuff like that as well, and I'm willing to help whoever I can with any information that I can about to go and do some time, or coming out trying to find some type of resolution for where you need to stay and stuff like that. I want to start putting more information out there inside of my videos and things of that nature. When I come onto these live, I'm going to utilize the time to talk to people, for people to get to know me on a personal level. Or if we're going to do like videos where y'all want me to go ahead and spark off a story of a situation or whatever, y'all want me to speak about it and do a story time right on live, like, I'm going to be a link where people can actually like donate to the channel, super chats and things of that nature, because I would not receive any of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not connected with the YT app on a personal business relationship where I monetized or nothing like that. That's not going on with me at the moment. I got an advice, just leave. Hmm. Yeah, it probably be hard. It'd be hard for some women. It depends on their stability level. Um, it a lot of things start to fall into play. Like, it's messy if you get too personal with that person or whatever, and then they start wanting to be back with that other individual, and then they stop liking you that was giving help or advice. Like, I don't want to get an entanglement going on either. Like, if I can give a little insight on what's right and what's wrong off just information alone, then I'll do that. But if the information is not going to help, it's just going to be thrown back, kind of like back at me, then I probably won't even do that. Like I would leave that situation all the way alone. Yo, unless cause I've been on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Unless y'all want me to go into another situation or speak about another situation, yeah, a Muslim cannot marry a non-believer. Uh, yeah, that's an interesting situation within the self period. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't even know how she got into that household or what brought them together. Like something did. Like and somebody is on the edge of doing something different with their lives, or they're just trying to coexist, and this situation done got sticky. You know what I'm saying? So I think that whole situation has more levels to peel back than just the information that person brought as a question. It has to be looked at from like a couple different angles. You know what I'm saying? Like that situation is not a head-on situation because we're not in it, but we know what's obligatory or what's right and what's not. I mean, or certain things are not evenly put together, evenly yoked, or even to be bonded. Like, so, yeah. But, yeah, like I was, about to say or finish saying, if I'm not about to go into another story or situation, like basically, yo, hold up, colleague, I gotta, I just want to make sure that you come through and you got that status. You know what I'm saying? Like I put that wrench by your name. Is it there? Hold up. Uh, nah, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure you keep that status as a mod. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I got my select few together. You know what I'm saying? I think we can rock like that. I think we can rock like that. Um, if y'all don't have any questions for me, like I'm gonna leave it like a couple minutes, like 2 minutes or so, where if y'all have any questions for me, y'all ask away right now. You know what I'm saying? Any questions or anything that's up and coming or something that y'all want to hear from me, like in one of my videos or whatever, and then I will be putting that together. I'm like, if I'm not driving, I'll be here. No doubt. No doubt. I already know the drill. That's why I just went and did it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I already went and did it. Because like I kind of felt before, excuse me, on the old channel, you kind of knew exactly like how I'm kind of coming or will approach a situation, or if I see something, that I'm not even really going for. You already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the other brothers were soon to learn. You know what I'm saying? What I allowed to fly, or what I ain't even beat for. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's so true, bro. Put them on the door. No negativity. There we go. There we go. You said you up to, alright, so that's what I was asking you before, man. That's what I was asking you before. Alright, so boom, y'all all set in place. I don't need nobody else. Probably like one female or two females to get that chitty chatty little whatever, that type of vibe going on. Even though I'm not beat for that. Because I'm not really beat for that neither. But yeah. But I gotta watch that, because they be having these little agendas too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't really up for it. Not now. I'm too old to be even beat for a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, I gotta grab some real quick. Yeah, if y'all have any questions for me before I get offline, ask away, bros. Ask away. Hold up. Sorry, man. Got a little heady ache going on. Gotta take me some Advil. You could give us another story later. Enjoy your food when it comes. Oh yeah. I forgot my little burrito bowl about to come through, and that thing gonna be heavy. That thing gonna be heavy. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta go and get on the TT app in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pace myself. Yeah, I'll come on. I'll come on here a little bit later on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Before I drop my Red Room video, and see if cats wanna do a live video. You know what I'm saying? A live situation a little later on today. I'll tap in with y'all brothers later. Like, yo, y'all be safe out there. Like, find something safe to do. For real. You know what I'm saying? Find something safe to do. Yo, Khalid, get home to your family safe, man. Y'all brothers be good. You know what I'm saying? Just chill back. We'll all kiki and kick it later. But yo, don't go outside in these streets and do nothing stupid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yo, don't go out here and do nothing crazy and find yourself in somebody county jail, prison, the chain gang, bro. For real, y'all. I'm going, y'all. Peace.